Hello everyone. Today we are going to go over the Chinese herb Jin Yin Hua, which Jin Yin Hua in fact means gold silver flowers in Chinese, which as we look later in the pictures you'll see exactly why it's called that. And this is also known as honeysuckle flower. So as you can see on the right of the page, you do have pictures of the flower, which as you see where it gets the name gold silver flowers. And those colors are actually pretty important to the function of this herb, because even as you'll see, um, gold or the color yellow, that pertains to the earth element, which as you'll see here, I'll put this in yellow just to relate it easier, but you have stomach channel that it enters, and also the sweet taste, which both of those relate to the earth element. And silver or white, the white color refers to the metal element, which we see in gray here for the large intestine and the lung. So we do have a lot of details in here, but we'll go through it just each piece by piece so we don't just get overwhelmed with it. But today I really want to focus on connecting everything to where you can memorize it a lot easier. So there are other species of honeysuckle flower, and even different are used for so I was about to say different, because even some herbs, just different parts of the flower will be used differently, but this is talking about different species. So there are many species of Lonicerae, but only some are described as being medicinal. Common species of honeysuckle seen in Chinese medicine is Lonicerae japonica floss. I'm sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'll do my best. For this species, cautions listed are not to be taken while pregnant or nursing, not to be taken for long periods due to its cooling property, and not to be used for those with weak digestive systems. Additional benefits are said to be increased immune function, promotes healthy lung function, and even used in some cancer treatments. Other treatments it's used for is for the flu, swine flu, pneumonia, viral and bacterial infections, swelling of the brain, fever, boils and sores, cancer, as we previously noted. And just as some extra notes, Jin Yin Hua has also been used as a laxative to counteract poisoning and also used for birth control. These lesser known treatments are also said to have insufficient data to effectively rate their usefulness in treating these conditions. And there even is a WebMD page for honeysuckle showing similar uses as found in TCM texts, like Materia Medica. So it does have a sweet taste to it, and the sweet taste is known to stop pain and reduce toxicity. And for Jin Yin Hua, it's used for hot, painful sores and swelling, especially for the breast, throat, or eyes, and painful urinary dribbling and headaches. And as sweet reduces toxicity, Jin Yin Hua clears heat and resolves fire toxicity. And it also has bitter and aromatic qualities depending on what resource you're looking at. Jin Yin Hua actually has been described as having aromatic and bitter elements for its taste, even though it is a sweet herb. Bitter clears heat and dries dampness, and Jin Yin Hua clears damp heat from the lower jiao. Jin Yin Hua treats dysentery, which is an infection of the intestines resulting in severe diarrhea with mucus and blood. And so as we can see, that relates to clearing heat, dries dampness, and it stops bleeding if charged. Also, this can help you remember that the large intestines is one of the channels entered. So overview of the channels entered, we have the large intestine. This relates as this treats dysentery and clears damp heat from the lower burner. It enters the lung channel, and this relates as it treats the sore throat and cools heat in the lungs. The stomach channel, And Jin Yin Hua is a sweet herb, and sweet is associated with earth, and the stomach is also associated with the element earth. And this herb also cools heat in the stomach. And when it is harvested, it is white yellowish in color, which are the colors of earth and metal elements, the large intestine, lung, and stomach, as we mentioned before. And again, it helps us to remember that the Chinese translation is literally gold, silver flowers. The temperature, it is a cold herb. So this herb is in the herbs that clear heat and resolve toxicity category. And Jin Yin Hua also cools the blood. And this can be used in distilled water to treat summer heat. The dosage is 6 to 20 grams. The smaller doses are used to treat exterior wind heat, and the larger doses are used to treat heat toxins, sores, and abscesses. And as you can see here, we have the different applications. We have here it being dried. We have a concoction in the bottom, the powder form, and we have the suntan pill form, and also we see it just being in the distilled water too. And I'm not sure if this is used in herb cupping, but it could possibly be applicable since herb cupping, it's a lot of times it's placed on the UB channel and over the lung. And maybe this could be used since Jin Yin Hua is used a lot of the times for involving issues with the lungs.